Now, this is a fairly interesting IM for me, especially because I do not like this guy. I do not like Crin. Okay. Now, there are a few reasons behind my displeasure with Crinacle. He is kind of a tone deaf kind of guy. He is unable to hear the highs properly, and he likes bass. He is just a bass head who has got popular enough to have collaborations, and he is starting his own lineup of IEMs too. In any case, I do not have any reach, and I do not have his latest IEM or anything like that. But what I have is the Kiwi Ears SX Crinacle Singolo. Now this one is a single DD IEM, and I am usually very impressed with Kiwi Ear IEMs. They make high quality IEMs with variety of drivers. To be precise, I was very impressed with their Melody, a Plana based IEM. I was very impressed with their Cadenza, which is a DD based IEM. KE42 is a hybrid IEM, and that too was fantastic. But here is the Singolo. This one too is a single DD based IEM, and you guys can read. They have curves, okay? Kiwi Ears acoustic resonance system here. Okay, let me show you the curves. This is what they are calling the curves, KARS. So this one is supposed to enhance the sound, but somehow down the line I do not feel like it is doing enough for this IEM, but it still is a good sounding IEM. In any case, it's a very good sounding IEM if you have a proper USB DAC amp. If you are not using a good USB DAC amp, then this will start to sound bad. Okay, this single DD IEM will be bad. It will start sounding like it has literally no transparency in the upper mid region, but that is not the case. Okay, just after the upper mid region, it kind of feels like it is way too quiet. Okay, it doesn't have the transparency or energy in that region. But if you use a proper USB DAC amp, this IM will open up. It's not like it will even out, but it will have good presence even after the upper mid region. Okay, upper mid is good. I'm not saying upper mid is bad or anything like that. Vocals and upper mids are very good, but the region just after the upper mids in the lower treble region is bad. It is just not good if you do not have a proper USB DAC amp. So just before we dive into the sound quality, let me run you down about the accessories. This one doesn't come with a lot of accessories. As you guys can see, there is no case or anything like that, and this cable is just average. It looks okay, but doesn't have anything fancy to it. So yeah, it is memory prone and just a so kind of cable. IM is decent, as I have already mentioned. This one isn't deep enough. It kind of lacks a bit of depth to it, but it still is okay. Not very stable inside the ear, but it is okay. I was slightly struggling with the fit, but it still is not horrible or bad. If we start talking about the sound quality, which is why we are here, this one is a balanced sounding IM. Okay, let me be very clear about that. But sometimes it gets confusing because it has a bit of a W shape to it, and that can be a bit overwhelming at times. In any case, if we start talking about the bass, this one is, as I said, is a balanced sounding IM. Doesn't have a lot of bass body or bass oomph to it. It has very good sub bass extension and a decent rumble. It doesn't have a lot of rumble, but it is good. Mid bass is punchy, calm, and very good dynamics. Okay, area of impact is decent. It is not huge or anything like that, but it has very good amount of definition, and as I said, dynamic abilities are very good, very good dynamics. It can hit the upper bass notes cleanly. Mid bass is slightly lacking with the extra bit of texture that I usually like with Kiwi or IEMs. In any case, it is good. No exact issues with that either. If we move on to the mid range, that is why it kind of feels slightly messed up. Okay, vocals are very good, natural. I have no issues with naturality. Both male and female vocal sound very good. They have very good tonality and very good timbre. They have the right amount of height to them, but the instruments around the vocals are not exactly good. Okay, especially just before the vocal region, instruments are a bit muted. Okay, they do not have that kind of transparency or energy or finishing definition to them. It kind of feels slightly quiet, quieter than natural to be precise. In any case, it is not bad at all with the mid range either. I would definitely would have liked a bit more resolution to the instruments in the lower mid region, but it's okay. If we move on to the treble range, as I said, it kind of feels like it is not exactly great with the region just after the upper mid region. Upper mid is energetic and very clear, very good transparency, but just after that it kind of feels like it is lacking. It doesn't have that kind of transparency to it, while the treble range is good. Okay, I will not say the treble is bad or anything like that, but it is not keeping up with the upper mid. Okay, it is slightly lacking energy in that region. It has good extension. I will not say the extension is bad. Layering and separation is decent for the asking price. I'm not complaining, but we have heard better. I have heard better from Kiwi Ears too. Their Kanta is a much more cleaner and airier sounding IM than the Singolo. Singolo is not exactly lacking air, but it is not the airiest or the cleanest when it comes to the treble range. It is okay. Layering and separation are, I will say, good. It's not great, but it is good. And if we start talking about the staging and imaging, it is uh, very different when you power it properly. If you can power it properly, it opens up. It has a lot of air and movement and I will say movements of symphonies. Okay, the sonics. Okay, sonical movement of instruments is fantastic. If you can power it, if you are not able to power it properly, it will kind of feel like it is lacking that extra bit of engagement factor. The stage opens up. It has a big stage too. No issues with the staging or anything like that. Cue placement is very good. Imaging is very good, but you need to power it properly. If you are unable to power it properly, it might not sound very good. In any case, this is a good IM if you like what Crin has been doing. But if you are not looking for a IM that is slightly muted in the treble region, you might have much better options available from Kiwi Ears. I will suggest Kiwi Ears Kanta, and even the melody is a very good all-round IM. So this is it. I will compare it with the melody and we will see how that comparison goes. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.